This is Tom with your fishing report from the Northeast. Up at Grayson Lake, I've gotten 2 reports on the largemouth bass. One puts them in the jumps, chasing shad up through the course of the day and into the evening. And the second one suggests flipping submerged brush as the lake is on the rise with these random pop-up thunderstorms we've been having. The hybrids at Grayson have also been showing themselves a bit in the jumps. Look to the lower portions of the lake for these fish, mainly from the Bruin area down towards the dam. Crappie are clinging to brush up at Cave Run Lake and at the mouth of the Little Sandy River, so there's a couple of good brush pile fishing opportunities out there for you. And lastly, if you've been missed by some of these recent pop-up storms, now's a good time to be thinking about wade fishing some small creeks for smallmouth bass. One to try would be Triplet Creek in Round County. Main Stem Triplet runs through downtown and the city park, and North Fork Triplet runs up in the Cranston area. Both of these hold good pockets of water and can produce some nice smallmouth. That should do it for us. Wherever you go, good luck and stay safe.
This is Jeremy Shiflett with a fishing report from the Northwest Fisheries District. Rough River Lake and Nolin River Lake are both 1 to 2 feet above summer pool. They should peak sometime mid-week, but with more rain forecast for the weekend, you'll have to check back on those hydrographs just to see where those lakes are at. At Nolin, largemouth bass fishing has been good, but whether it's been better in the morning or afternoon has been switching back and forth. Topwater poppers and jerk baits have been good early and late. 6 to 8 inch worms and lizards on main lake points in plum, pumpkin seed, and motor oil have been productive. Largemouth and spotted bass are in the jumps early, along with the white bass. Cast anything flashy into the jumps and use a medium fast retrieve. Hotspots for jumps have been near Ponderosa, the mouths of the creeks, and down near the dam. I haven't heard much about the crappie of late, but look for brush about 12 to 15 feet deep and drop tube jigs down to it. The thermocline at both lakes has been set up about 14 to 15 feet deep, so keep that in mind when fishing brush. At Rough, the bass have been tracking similar with no lin, but the hybrid striped bass have been on fire again. They're still in the jumps quite a bit. While best early and late in the day, some have been found in the middle of the afternoon. Look for jumps around North Fork Beach, State Park Beach, Laurel Branch Campground, the mouth of Cave Creek, and the mouth of Panther Creek. Rattle traps and topwater plugs, spoons, and rooster tails or swim baits all will entice bites. At the smaller state lakes, bass, bluegill, and catfish continue to be caught well. Again, early and late in the day has been most productive. We have lots of bank access at the Kingfisher Lakes and Carpenter Lake in Davis County, and also on Peabody WMA, at Goose Lake in Muhlenberg County, and Ken Lake, Beaver Lake, Big Muddy Lake, and Old Boy Scout Lake in Ohio County. Also remember the Finns Lakes in Madisonville, Davis County, and Litchfield all offer great bank access and great opportunities for catfish and sunfish. Remember to wear your life jacket while on the water. Be on the lookout for those afternoon summertime thunderstorms. Good luck.
This is Adam Martin with your Western District Fishing Report. Not much has changed since our last report in the Western District. Water temps are near 85 degrees at Kentucky and Barkley Lake, and both lakes are very near summer pool, but projected to drop. As far as I know, there are no plans to raise the water in an attempt to free the cruise ship stuck on Barkley. So unless we get a lot of rainfall, we should be on track for our normal fall drawdown. I know this is old news for many of the locals on these lakes, but Barkley and Kentucky can go from 40 feet to 3 feet very quickly. So it's important to have a good map and to move slowly if you don't know where you are. Like I said earlier, not much has changed with the fishing since our last report. Bass anglers are continuing to target shallow water, with the ledge bite still being somewhat inconsistent. Many shallow anglers are using sunfish mimics, which are one of the primary shallow water food sources for bass. Now, there are a lot of fry in the lakes right now, and I always get questions about what these fry are and whether they are invasive carp. Well, I can tell you that in the shoreline sampling and trawling we have conducted over the last month for small fish, we did not observe any invasive carp fry. We did, however, see a lot of emerald shiners, shad, and sunfish. Now, those shad are only about 1.5 inches long, so it'll be a little tough to match the hatch with fish that small. However, there are also a lot of bullhead minnows in the 3-inch range in shallow water, which can be easily mimicked with lures like the shad wrap in a gray or a bluish color. Now, if you're feeling really adventurous, you could try to collect some live bait fish and use that to bass fish. I know that's frowned upon in tournaments, but it's also a very effective way to catch fish, so it may be something you want to try. However, if you want to try that, please take a minute to consult the guidebook to make sure you're up to speed on the legal methods of collecting live bait. In other areas, anglers below the dams are still catching good numbers of blue catfish and the skipjack are also running pretty good, although the catch rates at any particular time will vary based on your particular fishing spot and the number or sequence of generators being turned on. Now can also be a good time to visit our local fishing and neighborhoods lakes, which are routinely stocked with bass, bluegill, and catfish. These small lakes are designed to have high catch rates, and we have several locations throughout the state, which you can find on our website by searching for Finn's Lakes or Fishing in Neighborhoods Lakes. No matter where you go, be sure to stay hydrated and have fun.